So, welcome to the finale video of the Knuckles run of Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Remember playing all these zones as Sonic? Didn't we have such good times together? Well, that's too bad, because we're gonna have to play as Knuckles right now. So, of course, welcome to Carnival Night Zone, a good zone, in my opinion. It's one I enjoy playing very... What the fuck? Let's try that again. Welcome to the Knuckles run. Let me explain what's going on first. In fact, you might have noticed something a little different. That's right. There's some kind of music playing that isn't the Carnival Night Zone theme. Now let me explain something before I explain something else. The first thing I want to explain is, I love Sonic music. I mean, when I think of awesome, great video game music, in fact, when you think of awesome, great video game music, you probably think, oh, Mario, oh, Mega Man. Shut up, idiot. None of that shit is as good as Sonic music. Sonic music is superior to that shit. Now, you all know how much I love Sonic the Hedgehog music, but there is so much a man can take before he gets tired of it. And if I have to hear the Carnival Night Zone theme song again, I will kill myself, because I've heard it enough in the last year for just... I can't take it right now. Anyways, we already arrived at the first mini-boss, of course, our good old friend, Electro Penis. But, as I was saying, I'm just gonna kinda replace the music with something else. Right now, I start off with a song I knew everyone would like, of course. Unknown for me, the Knuckles theme song from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. It was a little different in 2, and I kinda like that one better, so I figured, why not just be different. Anyways, first boss down. I'm not gonna be explaining so much what I'm doing in the game, because it's, first of all, if you've watched up to here, it's pretty self-explanatory, my action. You should be able to guess, make an educated guess, like, why am I gliding? I don't know, because I fucking feel like it. What does this mean? Oh, it means I got through the act. I don't need to explain, oh, I got through the act, guys! No, that's old Cybershell commentary. New Cybershell commentary? Well, first let me explain my current fuck-givage output. That is, I give no fucks right now. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I love this thread. Well, I don't know if I love this thread, but I definitely loved making this LP. I have a lot of pride in my work. But right now, I'm sorry. I just don't give a fuck about anything, especially this right now. So, that said, I would just want to use that to explain why I'm going to be talking about whatever the fuck I want. I could talk about Oreo cookies. I could talk about Metal Gear Solid 3 for all I give a fuck about. If you got a problem with that, turn off the video, bitch. Think I need you? I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I'm the freaking cyber shell. I have infinite resources. I'm an LP super stud or something. Whatever. Anyways, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if instead of Big Boss, Metal Gear Solid 3 starred Sonic? Just think about it for a second. Shh, just think about it. Someone should draw that shit. Oh yeah, there's no boss for Carnival Night Zone! Act 2! I don't know if the developers are just lazy or what, but there's no boss for no discernible reason. He just doesn't have a boss. He just goes and there's the egg tube cube thing, whatever, with the animals. And a teleporting platform that's never seen anywhere else in the game. Just to teleport him to Ice Cap Zone, because I couldn't think of a reason for him to go there, I guess. He just, he can't think of an end to this act, let's just teleport him to the next one. I don't fucking know why. And yes, I know there is a giant ring in there. I will explain why I'm avoiding all giant rings later. But first of all, I'd like to explain, you don't need to jump on that platform, because Knuckles naturally just breaks the shit out of fucking walls with his fists. Anyways, I completely forgot what I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, someone should totally draw Sonic, but as Big Boss. But I was thinking about that earlier, actually, and I was wondering, like, how could he even do that? Because he doesn't actually have 2 eyes for an eye patch. He only has 1 eye. Do you think that, like, he could, like, only have half of an eye? That would be really creepy, actually. Anyways, this is one of the most memorable Knuckles-only areas. Just gliding around, avoiding these bizarre hovering ice spikes. Anyways, what else was I talking about? Oreos? I don't think I'm gonna talk about Oreos. Something I might talk about though, Ritz crackers. I was eating them the other day, and by the other day I mean like 20 minutes ago. And actually, freeze frame that moment. Let me take you back. Last time I went to the store, I was buying Ritz crackers as I usually do. But I accidentally bought reduced fat ones, and when I came home I was like, oh man, Ritz reduced fat, I love fat. I'm a big fat, goony fat fuck. I wanted some fucking fat in my Ritz crackers. But I was like, well, I guess I'll eat them anyways, and I'm not gonna throw away Ritz crackers because they're reduced fat. And they're actually really good. I mean, they're barely any different tasting. And I mean, I guess reduced fat's better for you, so I think from now on I'm gonna buy reduced fat Ritz crackers. It's got this green stuff at the bottom. Not the bottom, I mean on the bottom of the cover. It's got this green bar, so you can easily identify it. But the rest of the box looks the same, which is how I totally made that mistake. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't give my full attention to buying Ritz crackers. I'm not even giving my full attention to this right now. I mean, am I at the first mini-boss or what? Guess I am. Heh! Anyways. Something else I bought when I was at the store. Some Snapple. Some Diet Snapple. Some Diet Peach Tea Snapple. And you might be thinking, oh, Cyberchef, that's so gay! Why are you so gay? Well, fuck you! Because I like Diet Snapple. I like Peach Tea. Oh! So good! Made from green and black tea leaves! Real tea! Leaves! But you know what the best part about Snapple is? The caps! Let me read you this cap. That cap sucks. I got like 20 of these on my desk. Did you know there are 18 different animal shapes in the Animal Crackers Cookie Zoo? I didn't know that until just now. Or rather, when I read that off my Snapple cap. I'm not sure which one that even went to. There's just a big pile of caps on my desk. Let me read you another one. Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons. That's a fucking stupid fact. Anyone could figure that out. Fuck you, Snapple. You're worthless. You're worthless. Did you know that frogs never drink? You know, I was just looking at the actual screen for a second. I saw a penguin. That reminds me, when I was a kid, my 2 favorite animals, for some reason, were frogs and penguins. I don't know why I liked either of them, but let me explain one thing first. Let me just set the record straight. I liked penguins before any of this fucking Happy Feet, March of the Penguins Factory. I was ahead of the curve. I was a penguin lover. God, that sounded creepy. I like penguins because they're fucking funny as hell. Just look at those fucking... Even these guys, they just waddle around, they don't give a fuck. You think they give a fuck about Knuckles? They don't even try and hit him, they just want to slide around and do their own fucking thing. You know what? I respect that. I respect penguins. Not these penguins, because they're not real. I mean, not only are they not real in the sense that they don't exist, but even in the context of the world, they're only robot penguins. That makes them double fake penguins. I want you to think about that for a second. Can you get any more fake than a double fake penguin? I'm trying to think of a situation in which the term triple fake penguin would be applicable, but I can't think of one. And don't give me a thing like a fake robot penguin. I mean, that's like still just one fake because it's just imitating a penguin. So if you can think of something like that, you can get back to me. Anyway, something I want to show off here, actually if you're watching this still, is something I didn't show off on Sonic because I didn't know about it. You can actually keep going right here, and you can skip all this bullshit. By all this bullshit, I mean that one hallway. I go back to show it a little bit. It's bullshit. It's got crushers. It sucks. Anyways, this boss is one of the few bosses that actually gives me trouble when I'm playing as Knuckles because let's see if you can spot the difference. Watch that? He keeps shoving this thing up his ass like constantly during the fight. So it's really hard to like predict the movements. Like, well, I guess everything's easily predictable, but it's hard to get the timing down because he just keeps bringing it up like a fucking bitch. So I just get as many hits on him as I can. And then, I actually don't really, you know, he's not really that hard. I can't believe I got hit by him when he was like this, in this shitty state. That's never happened to me before. Never. Until right now. You were the people to witness that. Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever explained this, but if you ever stand on like the side of one of these egg capsules, like right, like exactly how I'm doing, you'll do this weird glitched out running animation for some reason. And of course, you just gotta go through here to launch base. I always kind of liked this little fact, like at the beginning of launch base has snow. I don't really see how that makes sense, but whatever. Anyways, I'm not actually gonna sit here and farm lives or whatever, but I did notice, I was like, I'm kind of close to 50,000. Might as well get some points and bring it up, you know? Why not? You got a problem with that? Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't tell me that I can't sit there and farm points off of birds. I can do as much bird point farming as I want, okay? No, you shut the fuck up, Dad. I'm gonna fucking be a bird point farmer. There's nothing you can do about it except close the browser window. Yeah, I dare you. But you're not gonna do it, you know how I know? Because you're still watching right now. Ha! Suck a dick, faggot! I don't know. If you couldn't tell, it's 1:41 in the morning right now. I'm really fucking, like, loopy, I guess. I don't know. It also has to do with the fact that my current fuck givage output is at 0 because I give no fucks about this video. So I don't care if my commentary sucks or not. This is going to be a one-take video because it's an hour long, and if you think I'm re-recording an hour's worth of commentary, you're fucking insane! Oh. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, for some reason, well, let me just actually talk about something in the video for a second. I don't know why I have this song from Shadow the Hedgehog on my hard drive, but I saw it and I was like, well, damn, I better put it in the video. Because I definitely don't have enough fucking Sonic songs to fill up an hour. So, you will notice, after maybe like half an hour, I run out of Sonic songs, so I just start playing whatever the fuck I want. And if you got a problem with that, fuck you, bitch, turn off the video! I should really stop taunting people to turn off the video, or they might actually do it. Anyways, this song kinda sucks, but whatever. I guess for a Sonic song, it's alright. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog, not terrible. I was almost gonna say it's worth a rental, but it's not really worth a rental. It's just, if someone put a gun to my head and said, hey, play Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, first of all, probably like, what the fuck do you want to play that game for? Why would you want me to do it so bad you put a gun to my head? But second of all, I probably wouldn't care because it's not that bad. I wouldn't. It's hard for me to explain how I feel. It's like I wouldn't mind playing it again, but I'm not going to play it again unless I have some actual reason to, and I'm never ever OPing it. So yeah, just put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mr. Guy. Anyways, for some reason, earlier today I was thinking of this news story I saw a while ago. I'm not sure. I think it was late 2008. But this news story, you might have seen it. I don't know. Just, for some reason, I just remember this incident in my life because I heard about this news story. This kid, like 13 years old, who put on so much deodorant that he died. He was in a really cramped bathroom or something. I don't really remember the details of the story, but it was really cramped, and he sprayed on like a whole can of deodorant, and then he just passed out and died from like asphyxiation or heart arrhythmia or something. And I remember hearing that story on the news, and I just couldn't stop laughing for some reason. Just this idea of this kid that died putting on too much deodorant. Just couldn't stop laughing. Just I don't know why. It was just so hilarious to me at the time. And looking back, it's not even that funny. Oh yeah, let me just explain this really quick. The mini boss of fucking Launch Space Tone is just two of the regular mini bosses when you're playing as Sonic. And you might be thinking, well, that's not so bad. But they fucking clip into each other, so it's like double worthless. It's such a terrible, terrible loss. And then there's just, look at that, that's garbage. Garbage, Sonic Team. You were already sucking in the Knuckles run way before 3D games. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the story. This fucking kid put on so much deodorant that he died, And I remember hearing that and I just started cracking up and I was seriously laughing for about 5 minutes. And I know that doesn't sound so long, but if you actually try and laugh for 5 minutes, it starts hurting your gut really bad. And I was seriously wondering, like, am I gonna die from laughing at this kid who just died from putting out too much deodorant? And this just made me laugh even harder. And I mean, I know it's like this great tragedy and everything when a child dies, but this fucking kid killed himself with fucking deodorant. I was just like laughing so hard, and this girl I was with at the time, she was like, "Oh, how can you laugh? That's so horrible." I was just like laughing because of this fucking kid. So much deodorant that he fucking died. Anyways, this song is the only really awesome part to come out of Sonic 2006. I don't know why. Like, I like this song. And I don't know why I decided to use the Zebra Head version instead of the other one, but I kinda like it. I mean, it's not like a good song, but it's awesome because it's like super cheesy, super, I don't know. It's almost made me consider buying Sonic 2006 just so I could listen to this song, but then I decided even I don't have that kind of money to waste, even though I am a multi-millionaire from the Sonic LP. And so, what the fuck? I'm inside of the fucking, what the fuck was that? What the hell? That's like the first really weird thing to happen to me. Maybe I'm going insane. Fuck the shit out of that fire. It's like the 50th time and I've been not saying anything just because it's mostly been my fault. But seriously, that's the worst part of this fucking zone, is those stupid fire spitters. I hate them! I hate them so much! Don't even know. This part is actually kind of cool. Water starts filling up. And yeah, if you suck, this part might be hard, but it's really easy to actually get away. Like, I think, and I may be wrong, but I think this is going to be the last, like, water in the whole thing. No, actually, there's probably some more later on. Fuck. Okay, well, basically, this little body of water is the last water in the entire Sonic franchise that's good. So I'd like to take a minute to just sit back and remember all the good times we've had with water in the Sonic series. There was that time in Labyrinth Zone where I almost died, but then I didn't die. Do you remember that, folks? Do you remember watching that a year ago? Do you actually believe it's been a year since I did the Sonic 1 videos? It's pretty much been a year. Maybe not actually an entire year. Anyways, for no particular reason, this is where we're going to fight the boss! But not one! You might have noticed we skipped the ball shooting boss. The cannonball. I don't know what the hell I even named that guy, but we skipped him because he sucks. And this boss, I don't know, it's not like an obvious change, but he's so much harder as Knuckles, and I can tell you exactly why. Because you see that little spike ball? That's always in the most inconvenient place. I dare you to fight this guy as Sonic, then immediately go fight him as Knuckles. You will always find that little spiky ball is in the worst possible place. Like, it's always like right where you want to jump. It's so fucking annoying. I wish I could describe it better. But I swear, it's like a conspiracy. That fucking ball is ruining my life when I play this zone. Luckily I was wise to it this time. Like, I knew that ball was gonna be my way. But when I first did this, like, I did a test run, believe it or not, which I'm actually playing semi-competently. But that ball wrecked me. It just destroyed me, and it left me with no rings for this guy. And he fucking, I don't know. What the? He just... I guess I wasn't standing in a very good location, but he just grabbed me like a bitch. He just reached up from the side of the screen and just grabbed me. What an asshole. Oh, what a bitch. This guy's super easy as Knuckles. I don't know why. See, his jump is like the perfect height, I guess, but really not very hard at all. That compounded with his jump, which makes hitting him even easier. He's just overall not a challenging boss as Knuckles for some reason. I guess that kind of makes sense. It's kind of cool that they have this guy in the game as Knuckles, because, like, I get why they left him out when you're playing as Sonic. I guess that makes the most sense. But I'm glad that, like, you don't have to fucking take... Like, you don't have to play Sonic 3 all by itself just to fight this guy. All in all, I mean, I guess I'm going to probably bitch about the Knuckles run, but, I mean, it's a good inclusion to the game, and I like it. And it's just... Hold on, I really like this part of this song. Totally not fitting this what's happening on the screen right now. It's like really intense. It's a song when you fight the Bio Lizard, and I'm just Just beat this boss. Anyways, my favorite part of the whole game is no, the whole game. But my favorite animation of the whole game is Knuckles as he falls off. He just altered. That stupid fucking dog, Knuckles. What an asshole. Anyways, as you might have noticed earlier, I briefly attempted at describing why I didn't go into any giant rings. And it's because, let me explain my grand theory. I want to get a good-ish ending. The Knuckles run, unlike the Sonic run, really has two endings. It has the good ending and the bad ending, and there is like a great ending where it's just the good ending, but you're Super or Hyper Knuckles. So, at the same time as I want to get the good ending, I don't want to be Super or Hyper Sonic. So first of all, I just went into this giant ring to throw away all my Chaos Emeralds, so I don't have to worry about becoming Super Knuckles. And I'm going to spend the rest of Mushroom Hill Zone getting the rest of the Chaos Emeralds. Because if you finish the game with all the Chaos Emeralds, even if you can't turn Super Knuckles, you get the good ending. Which, let me take a minute to explain, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because I always figured you got the good ending because you were more powerful as Super or Hyper Knuckles. But maybe it's the experience of going through the special zones that makes him powerful enough to hold on to that Master Emerald. And if you don't know what I'm talking, whoa, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, that was intense. Did you see that shit? Oh my god, those guys were always annoying, but I never knew they were like fucking Jesus. I can't even explain what just happened to me in coherent sentences. I never forget that happened. Anyways, one thing I do admit to doing is looking at a map of all the giant rings so I could find them, because I did not want to have to do this again. So I have all of the giant ring locations memorized for Mushroom Hill Zone Act 1. I didn't think it was going to be necessary for Act 2 because there's like fucking 11 giant rings in this goddamn zone. But I could probably do it all in Act 1 if I wanted to. And I might even do it. I don't know. I haven't really thought it through very well. Because like, I know where they are, but I haven't really actually worked out a route. Anyways, I'm not entirely sure why I left the special zones in, but I don't know. I figure if you're gonna watch a goddamn like hour or whatever, however long this is gonna be, of me just talking about nonsense, playing a game you've already watched me play, you might as well be forced to sit through this nonsense as well, because it's not like I was actually even talking about that shit earlier. And this isn't even the full song, by the way. Thank God. This song is retarded. But I figured, I don't know why I decided this. But I was like, well, I got all these other songs of Sonic games, I should probably end my Sonic game song list with one from Sonic Unleashed, because it's the latest game. But it's not even actually the latest game. I guess it's the latest game in the series. But, I don't know. Anyways, I never really liked the special zone. I mean, if you're one of those people, well, first of all, if you are one of the people that I described, you wouldn't be watching still. But if you're actually, like, wanting me to talk about what's going on the screen, you're like, oh, I wish you would just shut the fuck up about Snapple and pay attention to what's going on. Well, what could I possibly say about what's happening that would be meaningful, worthwhile commentary? There is nothing I could say to make this entertaining, because I've said everything there is you could possibly humanly say about this zone. There's nothing I could say, especially about special zones, that would be worth listening to. So I decided a long time ago that I was just going to talk about whatever. And it's worked out pretty well so far. Well, it's worked out pretty well for me because I'm not giving a fuck about what's going on. And if you don't like it, you can S a D. You know what that stands for? Suck a duck. Dick. That's right. God. Even watching just this special stage, I always hated this one. You know why? Cause it's a bitch. It's a bitch special stage. For bitches. I never liked this one. Cause it's the one that always like made me have to like run around like, oh, where's this last bit? Where's this last 9 things? Oh, I don't know. Fuck, just... It's not even hard, okay? Cause I got all this shit memorized. See? Not now, cause obviously I know where they are. But, this reminds me, like the first time I did this, I couldn't find... Like, this is basically what I did. I was looking really, oh, where's the last 9? Where's the last 9 blue spheres? I know they're here. I know they're here! Right here. And they're not even hard to find, but I don't know, just... God damn. fucking special. You know, believe it or not, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles both had strategy guides. Can you believe that? Well, I hope so, because I have both of them, and I intended to do something like maybe read from them, but they're both really boring, and I decided I wouldn't do that. But something interesting to note, in the official game manual, I mean, I'm reading it right now, it says official game book, and oh me. Anyways, in the strategy guide for Sonic and Knuckles, of course, it gives tips for when you're playing as Knuckles the Echidna, but they're read to you as if Knuckles was saying them, and it's written with like a Jamaican accent because Knuckles is saying "mon" at the end of every sentence. I don't know why, but as a kid this always really confused me. But I guess the mental image of Knuckles as a Rastafarian is just like, who could resist writing a strategy guide like that? Not me. Oh, you know, if I had to write a strategy guide for this game, I would probably kill myself, because that's basically what I did when I made these fucking videos. If you're retarded and you, for some reason, you have trouble with this game that's literally made for babies to beat, and you still can't beat it, then you can watch my videos and watch a slightly incompetent man-child struggle but eventually defeat these games. You know, I always liked this special stage as a kid because it was blue, but upon reflection, that's a stupid reason for liking it, because it's not really that good. In fact, well, it's not bad. It just has a lot of blue spheres, so it wastes your fucking time. Like, you think I got time to waste? I'm a busy fucking guy. On topic though, that's my 6th Chaos Emerald, I believe. Only one more. You think I can do it? I hope so, because fucking, if you don't, I don't know, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because you're just some kind of asshole, seriously? Would you doubt me at this point? I don't know. Anyways, this boss is still a pussy. Like you might expect, like, well, you know, for Knuckles, it might make him harder. No, that's all he can do. Bouncing wood? Oh, how could I ever cope with this bouncing wood? Oh, Jesus Christ. What a fucking piece of shit. I think it's something about it, like his like head bouncing around or something I read somewhere. What if you fucking don't fight him like an idiot and just sit under him the whole time? You don't even have to worry about the wood. Like, let me just explain to you. You build a flying robot with an axe, and how does he attack you? By cutting down trees at you. You've got an axe! Fucking use it! Jesus, am I the only guy who can design good robots? God, fucking Jesus Christ. Just, Jesus Christ. Second of all, do you really think that's fuel efficient to have a lumberjack robot that flies? Like, do you know how much fucking fuel that would take up every day? Second of all, why would you have mushroom parachutes like this? That's ridiculous! You are ridiculous, game! You're a ridiculous game for ridiculous people! Oh, God. This part always confused me as a child because I would just grab the mushroom and go flying into the air for no discernible reason. I remember there's a fucking giant ring in here for the last second. I would have gone flying up. Bam! That was some good timing right there. Just go back and rewatch it, maybe. No, don't. Really, I'm already wasting like an hour of your time. You know, when it comes back to that, like an hour, will I maybe cut this down into like smaller installments and upload it to like YouTube or some gay site that can't handle an hour of fucking Knuckles? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Do you know? You might know because you're in the future. Me, I'm sitting here on a good old June 18th, I suppose, at 2 in the morning, and I'm just struggling to even keep one train of thought that isn't even about the game. I just say, fuck it, I don't have time to do this special stage like a normal person. I'm just gonna jump over all these fucking bouncy things. And thank God, I am no longer obligated to ever do another special stage in my life. I mean, I wasn't even obligated to do that, but I felt obligated to you. Because you might think, oh, this guy is just gonna make a shitty video just so he has it done. So you're half right. I am just doing this because I want to have this done. As someone said, Cybershell, just fucking do the Knuckles video, you stupid piece of shit. I can't remember who it was. He was probably a really smart guy. So I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna get it done, and then everyone can stop laughing at me saying I don't update my threads because it's done! Even though, let me just take a minute to step back, take a minute to let me just explain something to you people who just can't grasp this for some reason. The thread is over! The Sonic videos were the only official videos. All of the Knuckles videos are bonus content. You don't understand. This is bonus content. I was never obligated to do this. I don't even know why I started, but now, apparently, because I started just making some Knuckles videos, everyone is like, oh, you have to do the rest. I don't have to do anything. But I'm obviously going to. By the way, there's a secret. If you go up the left handle, you get on the left handle, you climb all the way up with that fucking thing. Then the spring will let you up here. This happened to me one time as a kid, because why would you ever take the left handle when there's a special stage to the right? No idea. But if you do that, you know, that's, you get some shields. And I almost, as you saw, almost took the lightning shield. I realized, what's the fucking point? The fire shield would be way more useful. Anyways, there's only one difference when you fight this boss here, and I'm intentionally not killing him. I never show it, and it's this thing. See, 2 spiky bars instead of 1. Oh, what a challenge! Oh, poor Knuckles. Oh, seriously, what garbage? Why is all the bosses like? Okay, not all of them. I appreciate that they tried to make some of these bosses harder for Knuckles. It was admirable attempt to add replay value, but they're rarely actually more difficult. They're mainly just like, you just see the extra bar and you're like, oh, I see what they tried to do there. Too bad it didn't actually make it any harder. Suck a dick, Sega. Suck a dick. Anyway, Knuckles is having some issues. I didn't even do this on purpose. What an idiot. Oh my god. Sometimes, Knuckles, you're just the dumbest dog in the world. Anyways, already at Flying Battery Zone. Where does the time go, my friends? We're already like halfway into this freaking video. Oh my god, my voice is tired. I'm not used to talking. You ever watch one of my videos? I'm always like, oh, okay guys, let me just say something. I don't know what to say. Solution: always know what to say by never saying anything worth saying. You follow me? I hope so. Anyways, I probably should have grabbed that fire shield, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to, I can fly over all this shit. Doesn't matter. I don't really need extra lives at this point, but you know, that's something that's always been like this. Like, I don't need extra lives, but I just have this urge, like this instinct to grab extra lives, get all the rings I can. It's like, once you've got maybe 20 rings, you don't need any more rings. There's no reason to go out of your way to get more rings. Because once you got 20, if you get hit, there's like enough rings, okay? There's enough. If you get hit with like 3 billion rings, or you get hit with 1 ring, doesn't matter. All rings are created equal, except giant rings, which teleport you for some reason. Now think about it. Are giant rings just regular rings that are really big? Or are they whole different entities which are just coincidentally shaped like rings and also gold? But here's the thing. Giant rings, they're like thicker than regular rings. Does this have any kind of special significance? I don't know. I'm reporting and you decide. Because I am a fair and balanced Let's Player. So, there's only one interesting thing about Flying Battery Zone, which I care to mention, but it's not until the very end of Act 2, so I can't even focus enough to talk about nonsense until then, so I'm just gonna explain right now. As of course everyone who's ever played this game and isn't a complete imbecile will remember, when you fight the final boss of Flying Battery Zone as Knuckles, it's not the Egg Robo. It's Robotnik, and you're first like, whoa, 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 whoa! This takes place after Sonic Story. What the fuck is Robotnik doing here? He shouldn't be in the game as Knuckles. And I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, but the thing, my theory, I am theory crafting here. My theory, of course, is because the final boss, for some reason, the final boss of this zone, rather, you know where he like has the dick-shaped motherfucker? For some reason, they uses a slightly different sprite than the regular Robotnik, so you couldn't just swap him out with Egg Robo. No, it's different. So I don't know why they didn't just make a new Egg Robo sprite. Would it have taken that much effort? No, it wouldn't. I could forgive them if it was like a Sonic 3 boss that they had a special sprite for and they didn't want to like go back just for Knuckles to add Egg Robo. But this is part of Sonic and Knuckles. They couldn't just have the Egg Robo sprite. Come on, guys. You're killing me here. How can I explain Robotnik being here canonically? This is really important to me. No, it's okay, guys. It's okay. Because I came up with a theory. Why is Robotnik in this zone when you're playing as Knuckles? Well, let me tell you. Oh, so after this, obviously, I don't need to explain the basic thing. This takes place after Sonic's story. Now, don't make me tell you why this takes place after Sonic's story. This has been explained in enough detail. I don't need to do it. But this takes place after Sonic's story. End of discussion. Oh wait, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Anyways, of course, this takes place after Sonic's story. So, what's Robotnik doing? Well, because it takes place after Sonic's story. Obviously, Robotnik's like, well, shit, Sonic wrecked my fucking day again. So he's obviously, think back to Sonic's story. Did you ever destroy the flying battery zone? No, you didn't destroy it. So, obviously, it should still be here. And it is. So, think logically, where would Robotnik go after you fuck up his Death Egg? I don't know. His only other base that you see besides the launch base, which obviously he wouldn't be at because, you know, the Death Egg already got launched. Think about that, though. Think about that. He built this whole launch base. So is he just going to abandon it now? Because, like, the launch failed? Like, because the launch was successful. Well, no, actually, the launch failed. And then the launch was successful later. But think. Is he just gonna leave the launch base there forever? Maybe he'll turn it into like some other base. I don't know. I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking. This ain't canonical, bro. This is just my theories. I'm a pro theory guy. Come up with a lot of theories, but I don't write fan fiction. They're legitimate theories to Sonic the Hedgehog canon. Anyways, my theory, of course, if you couldn't have inferred it by now, is obviously Robotnik doesn't have anywhere to go after Sonic's story. So, yeah, he's gonna come back to Flying Battery. And then, I guess he'd probably be cool with the Egg Robo trying to fuck up Knuckles, because Knuckles was a bitch. Knuckles was a bitch who got played like a bitch. And now he's trying to make up for the fact he got owned like a bitch in Sonic's story by, like, having his own adventure. Only, it's different, because his adventure is, like, fucking pointless. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what the hell is Knuckles even doing? Second of all, do you think Sonic, after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know, in every game, well, okay, not every game, but in a lot of games, you just think about it, the Chaos Emeralds, you know where they go, kind of. Like, think about it, at the end of Sonic 1, the Chaos Emeralds, if you get them all, they all just vanish into thin air. Which you might think, that doesn't explain anything, but it explains why he doesn't have them in Sonic 2, and he has to go back and get them. So, yeah, at the end of Sonic 2, he has them, and then at the beginning of Sonic 3, he still got those Chaos Emeralds. And then Knuckles takes them away. So, see, you know where the Chaos Emeralds are all the time. But, even between Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic, like, Adventure 2, at least there's some, like, continuity, because in Sonic Adventure 2, you learn that Tails got one of the Chaos Emeralds for beating the Egg Walker in Station Square. So it's like, I mean, obviously, just think about this for a second. Why wouldn't Sonic and company just keep the Chaos Emeralds, like, always? Like, why do they have to get them every game? Why don't you just hold on to them for fuck's sake, because you get them every game? Anyways, you know you're gonna need them later! You need them every fucking game! God! At least in Sonic Unleashed, pro game, least he had him at the beginning, and he used them, and for some reason it didn't work. God damn, maybe you should go back, get the Super Emeralds. Wouldn't that be awesome if in the new game he had to become Hypersonic again? I mean, think about it. Is Hypersonic canon? Because it's like, I don't know, maybe they'll retcon it so that he never went hyper and he only went super in Doomsday Zone. I don't know. I don't fucking know this shit. Do I look like fucking Yuji Naka? I don't come up with this goddamn garbage. I just play it and I interpret it for you guys, because I know you're busy people, too busy to even watch this video where I explain what's going on. It is really not that difficult to just watch one video so you know what you're talking about, because I'm tired of people coming to my thread and be like, oh yeah, I know all about Sonic. But you don't. You see, I'm the only one who knows about Sonic, and there he is, Robotnik. What the fuck are you doing here? But it's okay. I already justified it for myself. I don't care if you like my theory. Good enough for me, goddammit. So yeah, I guess like one thing I could explain, like, yeah, I don't know how involved Robotnik would be with Knuckles' whole story. Like, obviously, he made the Egg Robo, but did he give the Egg Robo sentience? Like, how smart are the Egg Robos? Do you think if they were all as smart as this fucking guy, they wouldn't just be the shittiest fucking badniks in the whole game in Sky Sanctuary? They just hover around with their shitty fucking guns. Like, God, what pieces of shit. And apparently they can, like, operate all these machines. Like, think about it, Robotnik. Why would you want to create a bunch of robots that look like you and are exactly as smart as you? Isn't that not a good idea, you know, bro? Think about it. Remember in the Sonic comic where there was Robo-Robotnik that fucking stole Robotnik's, like, place? And regular Robotnik, like, fucking died or whatever, the fucking, like, issue 50. I didn't even fucking know. I was a kid when I read that shit and I didn't even fucking understand any of it. But I was like, God damn! Sonic and Robotnik fighting, this shit's the bomb! Yeah, I don't really... God, what the fuck? Are we already in Sandopolis Zone? Holy shit! Time flies when you're having a great time with your buddies on the internet. I hope you all fucking love this shit. Oh, this is like my favorite song from God Hand, or whatever. I don't know if it's my favorite one. I kind of use my favorite one for the theme of Dog Time, but this is like my second favorite one, I swear. I don't know. Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog canon. So, the only thing I was wondering, like, it's explained good enough for me between Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic 1. I get where the whole, like, Chaos Emeralds are. But, what the fuck happens between Sonic 3 Knuckles and Sonic Adventure 1? Think about it. What the fucking happens? First of all, like, just why the fuck are they just in a city for some reason? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I guess that a really Chaos Emerald location is like the least important thing I should be complaining about. But, the other thing I was wondering, like, so obviously the Chaos Emeralds, Sonic's too stupid to hold on to them at the end of every game, and he just, I don't know, but what does he do with them? Does he put them back, like where he found them? That's another thing. In all these games, they're always in some kind of magical special zone, but in the fucking 3D games, they're just lying around somewhere. You'd think, if they were so goddamn powerful, they would, like, be guarded or something. Or, like, just anything besides just lying around somewhere. You'd think, like, obviously Eggman can use them. Why wouldn't other human beings be able to fucking harness the power of these goddamn Chaos Emeralds? Why do they just leave them around? It's so stupid! Why? God! Oh, Jesus! My head can't even comprehend this nonsense. This tomfoolery. Anyways, God. Just... Egypt, man! Egypt! Do you think it really has all this sand? I hear it's like a pretty cool place to go. Is there really like quicksand waterfalls like anywhere in the world? And are there really towers of sand that just shoot out of the ground for no reason? But you have to jump and waste your goddamn time? What a stupid obstacle! What a terrible obstacle for a mediocre zone at best. I don't know. It's like, I really Don't know why I decided I didn't want to go Super Knuckles for this. I'm just realizing now. Maybe I should have just gone Super or Hyper Knuckles and done the rest. I could have made this video so much shorter. What the hell was I thinking? Well, it's the same reason I tried to not abuse Supersonic in my main run. Because it just feels like cheating. Do you really want to watch someone just do a whole platformer where they're invincible and there's like... What's the point of watching it? Why don't you just watch a goddamn TAS or speedrun where you know they're not going to get hit anyways? It's like... I don't like watching people fail. But I at least like watching it and knowing there's like a chance that they won't do it perfectly. That's like one thing I like about LPs, besides the fact that they're usually, but not always, narrated by some kind of person, is that they're more human than speedruns. People who make speedruns, TAS and regular, are fucking freaks, and they usually like know way too much about the game. Not like me, I'm completely normal when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, someone pointed this out to me like in the thread, like I don't know why. I was too stupid to ever even try this. But I guess it's probably like a little faster, or maybe it's not even faster, but you can, instead of convincing him to jump in the quicksand and kill himself, you can actually make him like die by punching him in the head with your body over and over. Like, I don't see why you would do this instead of making him jump in like the thing, because even if it is faster, and I don't think it is, like to be honest, it doesn't really feel that much faster, but even if it is faster, even if it is, this is so much more effort, like, have to get under him and then jump every time. It's like, come on. Isn't making him jump in the sand funnier anyways? I always thought it was pretty funny. I always get to this guy and be like, hey, it's a fucking idiot bus, a retard. And that's why I named him a retard, because whenever I got there as a kid, I was like, oh, it's that retard! Yeah, seriously. Is this guy even like a robot? Is he like... What's the deal with this fucking pyramid? Why does it just come out of the ground for no reason? Why is it open? Why didn't it open before? Jesus. Anyways. Sweet! Cup and cakes! There's ghosts everywhere! Yeah, you see? When you're playing as Knuckles, the game just wants to fuck you in the ass. It just puts ghosts at full aggression, ready to kill you with no rings as soon as you start the level. Luckily, it's not that hard to, you know, get around the ghosts or anything. But if you just... Now, the ghost, see, it's broken already. More proof for my theory that the Knuckles run comes after the Sonic run canonically. If you just see it, think about it. I assume Robotnik is the only guy who can make those capsules. So it's like, did he come in here and capture all the ghosts? Does that make Robotnik a Ghostbuster? It makes him fucking a lot better than the Ghostbusters if he can capture all the ghosts in the whole giant pyramid and put them in one roboticizer machine. I never really understood those machines, those capsules in every act. Do those actually turn the animals into robots? Or are they just animal storage facilities? Because it's like... Maybe it's like... You just... Every act, you just break it open. And it's just like... There's so many animals in there. I mean... First of all... Why does always keep them like... Why don't they just like fucking keep the fucking capsules? Wait a minute. First of all, am I led to believe that Robotnik actually traverses the entire level and captures all the animals in the entire fucking pyramid and turns them into robots? Well, another thing is, how much of this pyramid did Robotnik actually design? Like, first of all, another thing, why the fuck is there even in this pyramid to begin with? There couldn't have been that many fucking animals in here in the first place. So it's like, I always assumed his modus operandi was get animals, turn them into robots, and leave them lying around to kill Sonic. I don't really... Maybe he knew... Do you think he plans that far in advance? Like, do you know the only way to get to Lava Reef Zone is through this pyramid? The only way to get to Sky Sanctuary Zone is through Lava Reef Zone. through the hidden palace. Wait a minute. It's like, why would he even care if you got this guy sanctuary in the first place? Because if he just didn't pilot the fucking death egg near it, like, wouldn't even like be an issue. If he just didn't go so close to it, Sonic couldn't have jumped onto it and it wouldn't have been able to stop him. Wait a minute. What the fuck does he even want to do in the death egg? It's gonna blow up the planet? Doesn't seem very smart. The death egg never really explained his capabilities. Is it like the Ark? Can it take Chaos Emeralds? I don't know. You ever think like Sonic just spent, Robotnik just spends all his time planning how to kill Sonic? Except he doesn't even really want to kill Sonic that much, at least not anymore. Like, think about it. I know I'm not the first person to notice this. If you ever played Sonic Adventure, you'll remember a part where fucking Robotnik sprays them with knockout gas and steals their Chaos Emeralds while they're asleep. Why does he just fucking kill them when they're asleep? God, that would have been so much easier. Just think about it. And they have Sonic Adventure 2, where he fucking launches Sonic out of a tube into space and blows him up. And he thinks he killed him. He's like all crying about it like he's got a fucking vagina or something. He can't be that smart if he seriously spends all his time. Like, I guess it's better in the new game. He actually makes a giant city, like, while Sonic was busy dicking around. And it's called Eggman Land. You know, you could at least, like, keep it consistent. He wanted to call it Robotnik Land in Sonic Adventure 1. I mean, at least I gotta give him props for calling him Robotnik in Sonic Chronicles and having swap bots and shit, but, I don't know. I kinda over Eggman now. Like, I don't care that he's called Eggman anymore. It's stupid, but whatever. At least they tried to ease Americans. Us Baka Gaijin into his true glorious Nihongo name of Eggman. I'm always gonna call him Robotnik, though, always. And when I get kids, somehow, one way or another, I'm gonna make them play Sonic. And they're gonna be like, oh, he's called Eggman. I'll be like, no, he's called Robotnik! You stupid little shit! Oh, and this boss is exactly the same. Awesome. What a terrible boss. God, I can't believe I just jumped into his fucking spikes. Can't even think anymore. I'm just so ridiculously not impressed. Whoa, what the? I'm on top of his head! Oh, I just want to stay up here all day. Anyways, I'm always so underwhelmed by this giant, like, robot golem shooting this tiny little shit laser. It has this long-ass charge-up time, too. Those fucking lasers. It's not even, like, more powerful than a regular... Oh, notice, Knuckles doesn't fall down into Lava Reef Zone like a bitch. He walks, and he just walks there. He doesn't fall there like Sonic, the idiot. He knows this island, because he was probably, like, born and raised there or some shit. Anyways, let me explain something actually useful information. If you need, let's say you've got 5 Super Emeralds at this point. You just need a couple more giant rings, man. You just need a couple, and then you're good. You're good. Just a couple more. Well, there aren't any as Knuckles, unless you do what I do and not get hit what I do. But if you go to the left, despawn that giant fucking robot that's there for no reason, and go up these incredibly difficult to navigate stairways, you can get to a secret button that leads you onto the Sonic route of this level. And you have to do that if you want any giant rings. They're all on Sonic and Tails' path. But I don't need them, and I don't want to go that path because I already fucking did that. So, let's continue on his regular Knuckles path, shall we? And it's not really even that different, to be honest. At this point, this whole game... Now, let me explain something. This game is like the freaking bomb, yo. I love it. I love everything about it. But at the same time, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. I'm just fucking game. I'm probably not gonna play it for like 5 years after I'm done with this shit. Come to think of it, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do about the Tails run. I might do it, I might not do it. I have no obligations, but I will promise you one thing that I didn't promise with Knuckles. They all just inferred, like, oh, he's gonna finish it if he starts it. I never promised that shit. Whereas this demo, I demo getting hit by this cloud for some reason. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I wanted to do it, so I did it. Anyways, I will make one promise about the Tails run. If I start the Tails run, I will finish it, because that means I will have fucking just done everything you could possibly want to see. But like, look at this, look at this video. Have I talked about anything remotely coherent the entire time? It's partially because it's 2:30 a.m., but it's also because there's nothing to say anymore. I already talked about this like way earlier in the video, but you've probably forgotten if you've actually watched this far. Is just, what could I possibly say? What could I possibly say about this that would be worth saying? I'm not some kind of super genius LPer. I'm no Trintragula. I can't actually commentate about the same game like 3 runs in a row. Although he did kind of go crazy for the last run, so I guess he did kind of do a little better than me. He had 2 legit runs of this game, his Tails and then his Knuckles, before he kind of started going insane and didn't finish. Me, I only had to finish the game once before I went crazy and didn't finish it. So, who's a better LPer there? Probably Trintragula. Rest in peace, bro. You are a true hero. I wouldn't have made this thread without you. I miss Trintragula and I miss Clownbirth. Those are my 2 favorite LPers that just tragically died. I don't know. I guess they must be dead because I don't post in the LP subforum anymore. That's the only reason I could ever imagine for not wanting to post here anymore, is because you die. Because it's such a great, lovely subforum full of wonderful people that are all so fun and jolly. You know, who else is great? Darth Bling Bling. He just comes into my thread and he makes a bunch of really good LPs. Oh, look at me, I'm just gonna make a bunch of good LPs when the thread creator is too busy not making LP videos of his own. You know what? I'm gonna fucking go and I'm gonna go freaking time travel and beat the crap out of Darth Bling Bling. And I'm also gonna save a princess. Heh. Get it? It's like the plot to the game he just LP'd. That's right. Sonic for the Game Gear. What up? God, my jokes are incomprehensible at this point. I feel bad for anyone watching this. But it's okay. Because this isn't just self-deprecating humor, folks. This is like, I will literally be fucking amazed if anyone watches this. If you watch this, like, I know it's gonna be hard for me to monitor this because a lot of videos you can, oh, this has like 1,000 views. Well, out of those 1,000 views on any of, like, say, my LP videos, how do I know you watched the whole thing? I don't know you didn't just watch the first 5 seconds. Well, this guy's a fucking homo, and then close it. I don't know. I don't fucking know that. But it's okay with most videos because I can see, well, a decent amount of people probably watch the whole video, or at least a good number of minutes. But with this, I don't have any idea how many people are gonna click the link and say, holy shit, this is an hour long, I'm not watching that. So I don't know how many people are gonna watch this retarded video. So if you watch this, tell me in the thread. I will give you nothing except some, probably like a mean insult, like, I can't believe you watched the whole thing, it's so stupid. Oh, seriously though, I can't believe you even watched it here. It's a little different. If I ever decide, I probably will decide to break this into smaller chunks because I really want to use those titles, that thing that Viper Fox made for like the rest of the Knuckle, that thing. Look, you'll know. I can. I'll explain better when I'm not tired or. But the point is, if you watch this, what the hell is wrong with you? I didn't even watch this whole thing. I'm not gonna watch it. You think normally? Let me just tell you a fact that I swear the unvarnished truth. I haven't watched a single video that I've made. I haven't watched a single Let's Play Sonic video since the day I posted it. Not one. I have clicked a couple links to make sure they're still working and shit, but never watched one. Now I'm gonna stop silly music. We're going back to game audio because we're almost at the end of the game. I don't know how close we are. We're pretty close. But, I want to have actual game audio for the last level because the fight is not going to feel as epics if I don't do it. Anyways, I should probably just tell you now so I don't get disappointed. Knuckles, oh, for some reason, I just decided I want to get squished by this block, but I can't do it. Well, it's something I noticed in like one playthrough ago, is you can't get squished by this fucking block. I don't know why. Not just that one, but like a lot of ones, they just push you against the wall and then you don't get crushed. I don't know why, it's so weird. But anyways, I might as well tell you now so don't get disappointed. For some reason, Knuckles doesn't have an Act 2 boss for Lava Reef Zone. It slightly makes more sense than not having one for no reason in Carnival Night Zone. So yes, a throwback to the beginning of the video. Anyways, there's a joke I've been saving since day fucking 1. It's coming up, so hold on. Welcome to the Hidden Palace Zone as Knuckles. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next level. I've been saving that joke for so goddamn long, you don't even know. And it would have made a lot more sense if I had fucking waited and actually posted it as its own video instead as part of this giant one. But I've been saving that joke for so long! Anyways, let me explain what's happening in the game for the first time in like 40 minutes. You're trying to evade this egg robo, but he like grabs you and you can't do anything about it. You're like, oh shit. He's bringing me to the final boss of the Knuckles run. Who is it? Oh, it's Sonic! Shit! Oh my god, he's gonna kill me! Oh shit, I dodged! Oh shit! He just killed the egg robo! This shit just got real!
Shit just got real.
I can't believe he just killed the egg robo! I don't know if you were watching, but the egg robo is fucking dead! He killed him! It's easier when it's a robot, because you know, you can kill robots. It doesn't fucking matter because they're robots, you can rebuild them. Only they never rebuild this bitch! He's dead forever! He's been the antagonist of the whole game. That is the most brilliant plot twist I can imagine, is killing the antagonist and replacing him with a shitty boss for no reason! Oh, and this actually is the final boss, is the Mecha Sonic, but it's a little bit different. Oh shit! He's got the Master Emerald, and for some fucking reason that makes no sense, he can go Super Mecha Sonic if he stands on the Master Emerald. And he has 3 basic attacks as Super Sonic. Mecha Sonic is he fires 3 things, and you have this incredibly small window where you can hit him when he's about to jump onto that ship. And it doesn't seem like such a small window, but it's actually pretty hard to get good hits on him. So he can swoop down like that, which is surprisingly hard to dodge with Knuckles' slow ass and shitty jump. And he also has this thing, which is fucking intense, and like he really never does those 2 attacks. He basically just flies back and forth and then fires his 3 balls at you. So the first time he does that attack, you might be like, what the fuck? Because it seems like he never does that. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you can actually hit him when he's falling down from being Super Sonic 2. I feel like I'll try that a little bit. But all you need to know right now is this boss is fucking sweet, and I'm not really gonna be able to talk about it enough and like do it justice, but this is actually a really cool boss. Bravo. You think the Knuckles run is nothing but a gay rehash of the Sonic game, but then you get this sweet fucking unique ass final boss with this retarded ass floating island in the background. You can tell it's falling because the fucking Master Emerald got its ass stole. You bitch, like it always does. Why is Knuckles the worst fucking guardian of any emerald in the history of fucking emerald guarding? He can't guard it for shit. He basically just stands near it and lets it get captured every game and then just decides, oh, I guess I'll go save it. You wouldn't need to save it if you did a better job guarding it, you red piece of shit. Anyways, I just figured out, yeah, you can. It comes down right there. Anyways, he is going into form. No, shit, I miscounted the number of times I hit him. After this, Mecha Sonic, Super Mecha Sonic, as the second phase of this fight, which is for some reason, like the Ice Cap Act 2 boss, very, very easy compared to the original one, is this. He just floats around and then lets you hit him. And then he just floats around and fires these stupid fucking rings. It's probably the most gay attack they could have come up with for this guy. And then 2 more hits, he's dead. And watch him, he fucking dies. He explodes like a bitch, like in a million pieces. Bam! He's fucking dead. And so is Knuckles, so is a Master Emerald. But oh shit! Sonic comes out of nowhere with this plane! As proof Sonic can fly that bitch too, by the way. Canonically proof. Because I know he flies when playing his Tails and this guy chased down. But this is proof right here. And this is the good ending. Knuckles somehow grabs the Master Emerald and lands on the plane. And guess he just drops it on the island and it starts floating again. Actually, where the fuck did the tornado go? Just land? Oh no, there it is. Well, I guess Knuckles just jumped off with the Master Emerald and like slam dunks it into the fucking Emerald Chamber, wherever. Just think about it. Does the Emerald, the Master Emerald, of course I'm talking about, actually have to be in that little Emerald Chamber or whatever the fuck Robotnik stole it from for the island to be floating? Or does it just have to be anywhere on the island? No, because at the end of the Hyper Knuckles run, you see Knuckles, you're just chilling with it in the Angel Island zone. Is that the new permanent place? Is he gonna move it back? I don't fucking know. You think I fucking know? I don't have all the answers. I only have the best theories this side of the Mississippi. That is the west side, West Coast, LPers for life. Throw your gang signs up if you're on the West Coast. Specifically, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, you are my homeboy. I'll give you fucking Knuckles tap through the screen. Yeah. Anyways. I say that like I think anyone's actually gonna watch this. You know who I give a fucking actual shout out to? Anyone who watched this ridiculous film in one sitting. Like, if you watched it in smaller chunks, or like you took a break for tea time in the middle of it, you get a shout out too. But it's not as big of a shout out as if you just sat down and you wasted an hour of your life watching this thing with me. We wasted an hour of our lives together for no reason. And we'll never get it back. But you know what? It was worth it. You know why? Because I got this done. I fucking finished the Knuckles run and I made a sweet ass movie poster. I don't know why I figured like, oh, it's gonna be long. It's like a movie. So, that's why I decided this is the movie. The grand finale. I don't know, a lot of shit is movies in the end to cap it off. This is Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Knuckles Run, Conqueror of Shambhala. God! Why? Do you watch this? I seriously can't even. Oh my god, I can't even. We're at the end, as you can see. It went so high, it went into space, and Knuckles suffocated and died. The end. Oh my god. I wish. Don't I wish? Oh. Anyways, I'd like to calm down for a moment to actually say thanks. If you watched it, I know I said that. I know I fucking said that. Don't tell me I already said that. I know what I said, but I'm saying it for reals. Like, you're probably not gonna watch this first, so this is like thanks for watching everything and stuff. And I'm gonna Knuckles jumps into space. God damn, what a badass! He just jumps into space. Holy shit, motherfucking. See ya.